Succumb to the insanity. So our video begins in Taylor Made Records. I was DM'd about opportunity to work at a studio in Atlanta. They basically DM'd me, told me, they really fucked with what I was doing, and asked me if I wanted to come and see, what their studio had to offer. And it was my first time ever being in Atlanta, trying to be in a studio, trying to, invest into my music because I've never done that before. Prior to this, I was mixing, mastering everything myself, from the beat to the vocals, everything. And throughout it, I just learned a lot, from being in shows to, going out.
Bro, what in the GTA?
To different cities, states, trying to get inspiration for this. Just letting life happen to me so I can sing about and rap about.
On top of the world.
It took a lot, but I went through with it and, got some inspiration and got back to the stew. So Dark Night was the first song that I created from this whole project. Is really what kind of set off the vibe for how the whole project was going to be like, and the kind of sound I was going to go for this new era, this new project. And yeah, basically I got it cooking. So boom, I go to the studio in Atlanta. They pair me up with Carl. He was basically a producer / engineer. So I showed him some of my music so he could kind of get an idea of how I like my music to sound and, the direction I go for when I make beats and stuff like that. But nothing really staked, we were just fucking around in the studio that day, and we just went to downtown Atlanta after to get some pictures. That's my boy Manny. He was doing, the camera work for me that day, since, it was one of my first times being in downtown Atlanta, and I thought it was perfect to get, pictures and shit like that. So after, the pictures, we just went home, came back next week, back to the studio. This time they paired me up with Sherrod. So the funny part is that I actually did go through and I finished this song, but mainly back home, I was working on Dark Night.
Excellent. Black boots when I busted in the room. Goth bitch wanna fuck to the tomb. Blow in her back under the stars in the moon. Flip with the fire, but I come get you like Zoom. All night, star nights, just fuck with me. I'm your Dark Night, baby, roll with me.
So Igloo was the first song I finished in Atlanta, and it never dropped.
Think my heart's aching. I saw in your eyes, girl, don't try to disguise. Baby, I'm so cold, I'm too motherfucking cold. I can't really fucking be your hero. Baby, I'm so cold, Sub-Zero. Baby, I can be your hero. Baby, I'm so cold, I'm too motherfucking cold. Baby, I can't really be your hero. Don't know what to do. I'm so cold with you. Think my heart's.
So yeah, if y'all want that song to drop, just let me know in the comment section. Next week came along, I brought my boy Dazzy, 2099.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, we don't get shot up, bro.
Yeah, we literally had to walk through the hood just to get to here. So pray for us.
Funny part is that we ran into an anime convention.
But this shit fresh as fuck, nigga. I never been to no shit like this. Is this your first time as well, sir?
That's my second time. I've been there before.
This is his second time. This is my first time. I'm a virgin to this shit. Anime girls everywhere, to say the least. Shout out to my city. In Spain, this ain't even my city, but listen, we're gonna take over this bitch.
See right here? You see that fucking stadium? In the next 3 years, me and EXO are performing that shit live. From millions to millions. Hear me out.
Manifestation, let's go.
So next week comes along and they pair me up with Marcus. And I knew then, like, nah, this is the guy that's gonna help me with Insanity. Like, cause he knew how to do FL. He spoke my language with, you know, the engineering, the sound of everything. You know, it was just perfect. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna lock in with this guy.
I've been thinking about the grind, thinking about how I'm gonna shine. I've been praying to the most divine, finishing all these sentences like I was doing crimes. Hey, Optimus Prime. Hey, shit. Yeah, I was just like freestyling on some bullshit.
Meanwhile, I'm over here linking up with my cinematographer / barber, E-Visions, aka Eli. And he's basically the one that helped me shoot a lot of my videos throughout the year, and he's the one that shot the cover for Insanity. So we talked about how we're gonna plan the shoot, the videos, me performing. Basically, you know, doing the shit that X Up does. Consistently trying to make some shit happen, you know, that's really what I be on.
It's been a very long fight. Escape from the mist, just like I'm Batman, wearing all black, man. Getting these back ends, I do not follow any trends. God forgive me for all my sins. Better my pain on each verse when I pick up this pen. Free my niggas who burn locked up in the pen. So can you hold me to...
Like, again, it was just another song that I recorded and it didn't even come out. It just wasn't fully that direction I wanted it to go, and I didn't want to put something that was not gonna fit and flow cohesively throughout the project. Meanwhile, back home, I had finally finished doing some takes, and I was just structuring Dark Knight at that point.
Just wanna bust in the room. Goth bitch wanna fuck to the tomb. Blow in the back, under the stars in the moon. Blue with the fire, but I could get you like some. All night, star nights, just fuck with me. I'm your Dark Knight, baby, roll with me. Faded, dark nights with sanity. All night, star nights off ecstasy. Mini map, mini map, mini map, mini map, mini map. Goes around in this mini bag. So I'm on that I pop the tank. When you're city, you don't want the tags. Oh, you never flex a man. I'm so fly, feel like Superman. You more like niggas wanna understand. We got this mini bag out there. Your girl next to me, love it. Now you see you wanna try it. Put around in the sun. Like man, it's worth shit like glue. Pussy niggas out of news. We ran up on him, took his shoes. He lit as fuck, that's on news. Pussy nigga get juked. Run up on me what you would. Selling dope in the hood. Coming back, say it's good. Why that nigga acting funny? Started like my nose running. He ain't hard, he a gummy. He a fraud, he a dummy. She said my kids taste yummy. And my dick feel lovely. Feel like deep in her tummy. That's why all these bitches love me. Yeah,
So performing with my nigga Hawk, you know, got to do that. Then went back to Atlanta, and I went to this crazy ass like art circus type shit, and there was some baddies there, bro. Definitely recommend going to one of these. It's always a lot of artistic vision, inspiration. And that was my first time ever going through some shit like this. It was just, you know, spontaneous. But anyway, I brought Dark Knight and my nigga Marcus, and he got that shit sounding like, you know, that shit deserves to be in a fucking movie, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, adding that ear candy shit, you know what I'm saying? Boosting shit frequencies. Around summer of 2023, we went to California. Take me out the map. Take me out the trap. Take me out the map. Take me out the map. Mainly, you know, to go connect, get connections, just market, travel, try to get a glimpse of what it would be like if we were to move. Just a lot of mental, spiritual reasons too, because honestly, like whenever I go out of places I've never been and I break myself out of that bubble of, you know, being in the Carolinas, it just unlocks a new beast in me. It's almost like unlocking a new GTA. You know, in GTA, when you can unlock a new version of the map, that's basically what the fuck I want to go do. I went to go unlock Los Santos, nigga. And the crazy part is that I had stopped gaming and like GTA. That was like the last game I've ever played. And to me, years later, go back in real life while chasing the dream I am doing, that is complete insanity, you know. It's like I went back to a place I was previously in a virtual world, and it was honestly like the funniest thing ever. Like to be able to go there with my friends was a blessing, and especially when we're all chasing greatness, we're all chasing to be millionaires and billionaires in our own markets and stuff like that. It was really like eye-opening for me, and I definitely recommend, you know, if you ever want to go travel for business, even if you're not really doing a whole lot of business, but it will open your eyes. And really, when you get there and talk to the people, you can kind of get an idea of, you know, the mentality that people have and the type of culture that is in that place. Overall, just a breath of fresh air, basically. And, you know, I had to definitely pick up some marijuana, so we went to a dispensary. If I can remember, I think I had got this certain kind that was so expensive, but it was like the most precious shit they had. I think it was called like Devil's Lettuce or some shit like that. And that shit made me feel like a beginner again. Sadly, I do not have any of the fucking clips and videos of the actual gas because a lot of that was in my Snapchat, and my Snapchat got deleted. And that is also a fucking reason I went insane, bro. Like, side note, this was literally a perfect view. Like, there was fireworks literally while we were driving on the way back to Hollywood, because I think we had went to Calabasas. We were driving back and there was fireworks. That shit felt like a movie, nigga. Like, that shit was insane. And then we went to this bridge that was in GTA. Fuck. It was just therapeutic, a vibe, bro. Like, just going to the most beautiful places, bro. Like, it's inspirational. But anyway, yeah, my Snapchat ended up getting blocked. And I had so many bad Latinos on my snap, bro, and for that shit they get snapped away. Like a nigga snapped the Infinity Gauntlet, nigga. That shit had me bugging out, bro. Like, I was like, damn, I was in the middle of talking to three thick ass Latinas, and then all my list of hoes, all of it just snapped away in an instant. I just realized this is the whole bank. I think you're supposed to rob shit in GTA. Well, it looks like that bank, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. As you can hear, I started cooking some music in LA while I was there, breathing it in. Literally just living in the moment and just letting everything come out as it's naturally coming out. Most likely will be coming out in 2025. Should have brought my glasses. It's good.
Hell no.
We go out, we go to Chinatown, and then I sampled some homeless nigga and came back. Cause I break a spine, nigga, hit it from behind, nigga, make a recognize she's gonna retire, cause I spit this fire. Hey, and I'm not a liar, but I am a lion, cause I am a Leo. Fucking on a Bessie, and we did a trio, and I know you can't. I was here, like, I literally, like, kept feeling dizzy every night. It was like I was starstruck. Like, I just couldn't believe where I was at. Maybe because I was also so high up in the air, but it was just like, wow, like, I'm really here, you know? Like, I wasn't just sitting in a fucking video game that I was hoping I would get one day, you know? I was just a kid watching a trailer. Now I'm here in real life, like, for chasing my dreams. Little Bear, they knew it. I'm just at a loss of words, and I'm just thankful. Shout out to Eli, shout out to Carlos, shout out to every fucking body that helped me. Genuinely, like, just my family too. Like, if it wasn't for y'all and the people that support me, everybody, like, I just wouldn't even be able to do this shit. Like, I would just be a kid just working my life away like I previously had. But, you know, this certain year I took chances and I took risks, and I said, fuck it. Like, I need to explore. I need to break my mental beliefs. I need to break everything. Like, anything that I feel like holds me back, I will delete that shit. Like, ain't nothing stopping me. Me trying to unlock my true potential, you know, the insanity within me.
Telling me like, what's wrong, right? It was fun while it lasted, man.
The week is over. The week is back. Real geniusness that cannot be stopped. That's always gonna be there. You just need to bring it out. So I came back to work in Atlanta, and I just did a beat with Sherrod, and nothing really came out of it.
Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime.
So while I was working nonstop on new music, my expedition ended up breaking down, and I had to end up buying a Camry. So you can kind of get an idea now of how much more money I had to spend monthly on, you know, car payments. I'm having to pay studio time. I'm having to pay rent and do all this other shit at home. On top of that, I'm trying to travel and network. So it was a lot, okay? It was a lot of shit that was driving me crazy. But thankfully, I had friends that were willing to help me out with this shit. So shout out to Manny. He's with me in the video. I was with Frank this day, basically the studio owner, but he was just showing me around Atlanta, you know, how that lifestyle is, the penthouse, the cars, you know what I'm saying, the club, the underground. He was just giving me a whole rundown.
Look in the mirror. How you feel, bro? Sorry, that was the word? Flabbergasted. Dizzy. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
It's so big.
You say so big.
You remember your room number?
Basically, I had spent the weekend at the Marriott Hotel to get connections, visit the underground, cook up, just overall experience that Atlanta lifestyle, you know. And looking back at this, I low-key want to go back.
You. Shit's mad trippy. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, I was tripping the fuck out because I never been to some shit like that. What do you gotta say about this trip, sir?
Shit, it's about to be the best trip ever. Shit, from now on, we going up, baby.
For up, now we can't even downgrade from this.
So we went around, took pictures, explored the city, and we went to Underground Atlanta later that night. We also tried to get a cover for Insanity. At the time, I did not have a cover. So what's going on so far on the show, sir?
Nothing. We're gonna start for the night. Probably hit underground.
What's the mission? What's the mission?
Probably hit it underground once again. See a couple places. The other night we will start as well. But tonight the show keeps going. So stay tuned.
This is the first full night too. This is like the first, like from the morning to literally to the very end.
To the end, to 10 a.m.
So we gotta make this shit worth it, you know, like.
Yeah, we should have fucking.
I got a fucking ticket earlier, so
We gotta make it worth it.
that was a sacrifice, you know, from my end.
Life is good, you know what I mean? No. We ain't got no keys, motherfucker. Stress. We're ready to go, because he said his birthday.
The footage is all over the place when it came to me editing this club shit, because the first day we kind of only glimpsed around. The second day we actually went in, and I was so fucked up. I think both times that honestly it's just like a blur how I remember everything like how it is in this fucking video.
Shit, we're in the top of the world. 30th floor. Next time's gonna be on the 40th floor.
So after I went to party, you know what I'm saying, after I went crazy, I came back to the studio. I had the beat from Memento Mori done in like a day. Honestly, it was a very fast process. Like it didn't really take me a lot to make Memento Mori because of the whole Underground Atlanta experience. I was just like so inspired after that and just filled with ideas that I just went crazy after. Kept cooking. Sadly, this song did not make it to the project, but it most likely will come out in 2025. This was around the time I also was getting the ideas for I Can't Find You. I was working on Escalate and I Can't Find You simultaneously, so that's why I was able to blend them in so smoothly in the production and the final mix. So around this time, I started finishing up Memento Mori, and we were getting the final mixes in. Marcus doing his magic, making that shit sound beautiful.
Así que puedes decirme a mí, voy a devorarte el culo, quebrarte
boy got to push on and still perform throughout the madness. Shout out to J Bands.
Hey, yo, eyes open like my dirt. Bitch, I feel like that. You know, how this nigga say, so I can't trust the next guy. Trust the next motherfucking guy. If a nigga switch up, he gon' have to die. I ain't wanna do it, but a nigga got that. And the chopper make him chop. And this bitch don't fight, this bitch gon' put on the switch and go. Now he talking like a killer, never seen you on the block, I don't think you from the south. And I'm chillin' with the gang, talk on the love, he end up stop. Louis Vuitton, spot him, then he got him a spot him, we knockin' dreads off, these head tap like hostile. We switch one tap, they all gone with a blick, he swear he so, nigga, you ain't got the only one, pop. I'm in the sky, the other word that they gon' try, cause I really might knock a head off. Hit him, then he watch the body drop before we spit off. Say, blicky with me after I busted his table. This bitch trapping my pack, she want me to lay low. She even got a boyfriend in trapping, he different. And bitches switch, I never went the same hole. I run it, and they them. Hey, you know, keep that fun. And that nigga got that. And you know a nigga. And you know a nigga. And you know it.
Go! So as you can see, I look like a fucking crackhead. Why? Because I've been working non-stop. I look like a slave. And basically, on the next session in ATO, I ended up recording a version of Escalate.
Baby, let's go escalate. Y no vamos en tu escalate. Ella quiere un replay. Todo negro como play. Baby, let's go escalate. Y no vamos en tu escalate. Ella quiere un replay. Todo negro como play.
Wow, I was also working on I Can't Find You.
PEEKS, porque tienes tentación. Como si era nadie, pero yo soy tu león. Ella quiere chingar sin tener una razón. Baby, you in the zone, yeah, you got me in the zone. Baby, let's go escalate. Y no vamos en tu escalate. Ella quiere un replay.
This is around November 2023, and I end up getting an A64 tat, you know, to represent the city, where I'm from, the inspiration of, you know, where everything that I am comes from. So.
When you get that 666.
The blood, is it blood in my ear?
No, it's just ink that spilled down there.
Damn.
No blood. You didn't.
So shout out to the A64 where I'm from. Even though I got the tattoo in North Carolina, but that's besides the point. That's like a second home to me, you know what I'm saying? But we end up shooting live performance of Dracula because I couldn't shoot the actual music video, because for the music video I had like a crazy idea, but we need a lot of props, we need a cave, we need a lot of shit, but we worked with what we had and this is what came out.
Soy tu Drácula, fuma, vamos a volar. Y si tú te portas mal, tu culo voy a castigar. Que baby, soy tu Drácula, fuma, vamos a volar.
So shortly after working on that, we did a photo shoot / music video, and it was for I Can't Find You. And as you can see, that's where the project cover came from. And not only that, after that I went bald. So originally I was supposed to add this part in the music video, but I ended up just scrapping it last second. Also, it was because I wanted to go monk mode in the beginning of 2024. At least the first month, I just wanted to be completely sober, you know, not smoke, not drink, not nothing, not even sex. Just so I can get my head clear of what the fuck I wanted to do for the rest of the year and how I wanted to go about it.
Nigga, you said that we should have shaped it up after this, nigga. There's nothing to shape up.
No, I mean like clean it up.
Okay, I think that's enough. I think now it's just a little cleanup, because you said not to do it with this one, right? But I'm about to do it right here. Man, nigga, that's crazy. Do me right here.
Yeah, right now, you know, we're doing this to be consistent, stay healthy, look and feel as godly as possible, God level frequency, you know. We get closer to the sun, you know what I'm saying? Breathe in the nature. This is where the inspiration for the music comes. The sounds of nature is music to me. So I literally always have to feel nature as much as I can.
Hell is well. So the hungry wolf is always gonna keep climbing. Even though the one wolf's already at the top of the hill, guess what? It's more hills to go. You know what I mean with the saying? You gotta find your level up. Every day you gotta level up differently. Mentally, mentality, and spirituality. So that's my advice work for you.
So in today's episodes, we will go up Table Rock. Oh, fuck. Over here carrying a heavy ass book bag, so you know what I'm saying? Look, this shit is killing me. I'm carrying a laptop, a fucking big ass speaker, food, carrying a bunch of shit. I went bald. So
You're shirtless.
shirtless. It's a little chilly out here.
It ain't that bad if you keep moving, your body works by itself. So it keeps the right temperature.
So some time goes by. I link up with my boy Hawk, and I'm still trying to add like another 2-3 songs because I'm still not done with it up to this point. But we just got to cooking.
She all on my penis. I got too damn high now. I feel like I'm on Venus. Your girl says she cheesing, she horny, she feeling. Go crazy for my demons. She moaning, she screaming. Ripped off my sheets and heated. She gushing, she creaming. I hit her death for no reason. Fucking by the breath, man. I'm tired and I'm wheezing.
Like I said, just making music non-stop until I find something that sticks. And if you can hear this melody and guess the song, you're a genius, because I took this shit to Marcus so he can mix and master, and when he was just playing the melody, I was like, damn, this shit sounds so relaxing. Like, I don't think you could ever imagine the type of song I want to do over this shit. You can hear this is when Insanity started getting pieced together, and this was the first melody that came. So I went on a side mission and I decided to go to the club, right? It's very rare that I go to the club. But this one night I just decided to go to the club because I wanted to see what the DJ, what he does and how he runs his operation. Also because I wanted to take notes of the type of music he plays it, how he plays it, how he arranges them, how he puts the BPM to be able to do those smooth transitions. I was just taking notes. I was just a student taking that shit in, bro.
All of my niggas go side. All of you niggas right now. All of my bitches rah. When you die, miss you demon. You fast and you furious. My engine top. All of my niggas go side. All of you niggas like that. All of my bitches rah. Go crazy for my demons. She moaning, she screaming. With my sheets is heated. She gushing, she creaming. I hit it, that's for no reason. Fuck, I'm out of breath, man. I'm tired, I'm wheezing like Sigo lobo, bajo luna llena. Yeah, you got it. Just like that. Don't stop. Get on top, get on up, don't stop, brought it up, lips is ecstasy, kissing me, tasting me, fucking me, yeah, these days will start. Parece-me amas a mí, porque tú ya sabes de mí.
Meanwhile, I'm working like a fucking Mexican out here, sacrificing. But I'm like, fuck it, I don't care what it takes. I don't care how hard I have to work. I don't make no excuses. I just hustle, nigga, and push it, bro. When if I gotta perform that upcoming week, we still get it done. But anyway, I ended up working on a song called Underworld. I made the beat after watching Underworld because it matches, obviously, the gothic style I go for and all that shit. And yeah, if you can hear it, this shit is glitching like a motherfucker. This computer is literally crashing, literally everything. Even my computer is crashing as I'm making this project. That's one of the biggest issues I had to deal with in that studio, is so much crashing when I was making this, because this shit could literally not keep up with me. I was asking for so many effects, do this and this part, this beat switch here, do this other effect there. And that shit started fucking up. And it's funny because I was even asking Marcus, I'm like, damn, am I the only nigga it does this with? And he was telling me basically how I'm the only nigga that asked for all this crazy shit. And I'm like, damn, I guess these niggas ain't advanced as me, man.
Want that pussy till I'm in the grave. Lady play ass, she wanna fuck in the back cave. Turn up to my sex slave, crashing her cherry waves. Punish her if she misbehaves.
So while I was working on the final song, my boy Dazzy pulls up and he adds pads to the song. So at this point, it's pretty much done. After I just hit up my boy Calf and his friend, they end up adding the drums to give it that shoegaze effect, and that was pretty much it. I went back to Atlanta, recorded it, and released it. I wish I had the footage, but like I said, a lot of my shit ended up getting deleted, and I was in a rush when I was finishing it up, because I said I was gonna drop it in August, and August had came in. I was still working on Insanity, the final song, and yeah, that was driving me crazy. I was also trying to look for Shades of Madness videos, but I couldn't find any. Shout out to Marcus though, because Marcus really did like 90% of the beat. He basically just took the guitars from I Can't Find You and switched it up a little bit. But it was initially going to be a throwaway anyway, so I didn't think much of it. I ended up just tweaking it, like chopping and screwing it to make it fit, so it can connect I Can't Find You and Memento Mori, and I was able to make it fit. And then I'm also dropping merch. This 2025, I'm working on getting my LLC, all that shit figured out. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that was a part of this, despite all the ugly, that I had to deal with, like working 3 jobs. I literally lost like 18 or 20 pounds because I was working so much and I wasn't even eating right anymore. Sleep deprivation. These studio motherfuckers threatening to sue me because I was 1 day late on my payments, even though it was their fault that they gave me the wrong fucking dates. Just bullshit, man. So you can kind of imagine how pissed I was when I was going in the studio. Like, nah, I'm going to have to make some hit. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going through too much bullshit, bro. I got to make it worth it. But, I'll take the good with the ugly. There's beauty in the craziness. There's beauty in the pain. And the pain is that I got to make a beautiful project that I was passionate about. In a way, I'm chasing my dreams. And shout out to Brad, because his ass literally came in clutch. Like, times that I couldn't even... probably was not even going to be able to afford the next studio sessions for the next month. But he came in clutch, offered me work. And not only that, he put me in rooms with millionaires, like putting me on game and on CEO game. And at the end of the day, that's all I give a fuck about is leveling up. Because eventually I want to be a CEO. I want to have properties. I want to be able to take care of the people I love through music, which I know nowadays it sounds fucking crazy because the way streaming and all this bullshit set up. But at the end of the fucking day, I'm going to find a way to brand myself as the fucking greatest to ever do it. And that's what the fuck I'm going to do. So shout out to everybody that helped me out. Thank you to my whole family, friends, everybody that believes in me and that shares my music without me having to fucking ask them, man. Those are like true lads. Like, I will never forget that. Like, don't think I'll forget. Like, I'm not one of these niggas that gonna switch. I'm gonna keep it real all the way a buck, bro, until the fucking day I die, bro. This is everything to me, and I love you all. And until the next fucking time, X off, out.